Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to our channels. In the whole simulcast world, it's like, welcome to my channel. Wait, we're actually multi-streaming. Hi, Arthur. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you, Kevin?
Good.
It's so nice seeing you. I haven't seen you since Chicago, really.
I know. Time flies.
He's the sweetest person in life, people. He really, really is.
I have my moments. I have my alter ego, which is Clark. So I know how to
meet Clark. I just met Luke.
You totally did it. Yeah, everyone was behaving, so Clark didn't have to appear. But you know what? We're late, fashionably late, because we were just doing a reading backstage. That's what was happening. It was so wonderful, spontaneous, and it's just so lovely how that happens. So thanks everybody for being here. Arthur, it was fun. We did this last time on your channel.
Yes.
Simulcasted as well. So
yeah,
I think, yeah. So it's always lovely to work with you, and I'm excited. We're going to do some personal questions today. I just want to know how things are going, what you've been up to, what you got going on.
Waking up, breathing in the morning. I'm always happy. Little things. I've rechanged a lot of my shows and stuff, what I'm doing. And I used to do my solo shows, but I would overproduce them. But since I have a team of only 10 fingers, I'm now doing my solo shows live on Sundays. So, and somebody told me, well, 3:30 is the Super Bowl. It's like I care, but no, I changed it. So it's going to be 1 o'clock, pre-game show on Sunday. But no, those are fun. And I've been looking forward to working with you in this. We should do this once a month or something. I really enjoy.
Yeah, let's do it. Getting into the rhythm of it, and it's nice when you kind of like you carve out a day, and if the schedules
mesh. This is kind of like probably TMI, but when I met Kevin, one of the first times I met him, it was in Chicago. My stomach was really off. I'm in the men's room throwing up. He goes, "Are you all right?" I'm like, "It's morning sickness."
I went and held his hair, as one does. Yeah, yeah, no,
my back.
Yeah, there you are. So, all right, so
I can't star people, so it's always on Kevin's shoulders.
It's totally fine. I am good with it. Did you tried since we've been live?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a no. And hello, for those of you that don't know me on Arthur's channel, it's nice to be with you. We're going to do personal questions, and I see there's some coming in. If you ask a personal question, it helps if it's in caps, of course, and that would be, it would be great if you stayed around and if you gave us some feedback in the chat would be.
And also topic specific sometimes helps.
Yes, I love that. I love it because the general can be, it can take a while to tune into that energy.
One of my guides want me to know, you're fat, you eat too many pizzas.
Yeah.
I said that once as a joke, and the girl wrote it and goes, "It's true."
Oh my gosh. Yeah, spirit never lies, Arthur.
And I'm all equipped tonight. I mean, I got the big guns out tonight.
If nothing else fails, he's got the 8-ball, which is, yeah. I think someone else uses the 8-ball too, if I remember.
I use it as a prop.
Yeah, I think someone else does.
I mean, I have I use my real crystal ball when I need to.
Nice. I've always wanted a crystal ball, although I don't have one. Okay.
That's what Gene used to use.
Oh, okay.
Gene Dixon, yeah.
Scrying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let us move into some questions. Why don't you choose the first one? And if you want to,
I was gonna say, why don't you just star them? Because I can't really star them.
You can't choose them either, then. You can't even show them, can you? Or can you go into the start and then click the show?
Yeah, I can go into the start. The first one, Louisiana.
Okay, perfect. I'll do that one. That's the one? Because you can't click show on it, is that right?
No, I can't.
Oh, okay.
No. I'm handicapped.
All right.
Hi, Louise. I'll probably say your name wrong. Louisiana. Stefan. Hello. Thank you for your kindness. Let me know, what do you see about my financial situation? I'm gonna go real quick because I can't. If that you don't panic.
Mm.
Don't panic. There's been a lot of changes since last July, and you're looking at things differently now. But things start settling up as we get into April. Right now, it seems like your environment and everything seems to be upside down about it. But don't do that to yourself. It's going to. By the time we get to July, things even out. But finances are going to be okay. And then October, happy dance. So that's what I get for you.
Mm. I love that. I got the perseverance card. So it feels like there's been some uncertainty around it. But what I got, a really, really beautiful card, a new deck. I'm going to use a couple of new decks today. One from my friend, which I can't wait to use because it's an animal. Actually, yeah, it's a wild card deck, and there's lots of animals in it.
Cool.
But this one, and the 8 is standing out, and there's something energetically about the 8 and the energy of who the 8 is speaking to. So yes, the infinity, but also watch for the repetitive 8s. There's a specific energy in there that's speaking to you, Luzine. And it says, listen from the heart. And then I also got the within 3 months, kind of in that where things will start to feel even more secure and clearer for you, but don't step into that worry too much. And so, yes, be smart about it, but let your heart, let your intuition really guide you through these next few months in the uncertainty part of it. But ultimately, I think things will start to just feel a lot better around it for you. So hang in there. All righty.
That's where you got the 3, because I was saying between March and July.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
It was right there.
All right. We're going to go with Earth Steward. Good evening, gentlemen. Do you see me moving into a new location anytime soon? Thanks. Blessings to you both. Same to you. Let's see if this card. Let's see.
You do realize when you say soon to us and soon to the guides are 2 separate things.
Right. Yeah.
I'm going to say yes on this. I'm going to dive in. I get June.
Okay.
I'm not seeing you moving in June, but June is when you decide where you're doing. You're going to be doing your due diligence all springtime looking. But I do feel June is when you decide where you're going. So yeah.
This is interesting. So a couple of cards in the timeline deck. Thank you, Lisa Foster. I use this deck probably more than most decks. I love it. It's the Time Oracle deck. So I got the Yes card. I got the Do It card. And it feels like this momentum of you definitely moving. The timeline, I'm not super clear, but I pulled one card for clarity, and it is the Forest Spring. And so spring kind of energy. I see the sun shining, and this one is clarity, renewal, and continuity. And so I think that clarity, it says, visualize this beautiful flowing spring, cleansing and purifying you, bringing you clarity and renewal. And I think the clarity is the part that's standing out for me. It's like you have more say in this than maybe you're giving yourself credit for. You're in the driver's seat. So yeah, it feels like it's quite an, I don't want to downplay it, but an easier flow to you to move into this new location. So yeah, it feels good.
It's a home, not a house. It's a home.
Yeah. I love that energy. All righty. Let's see. Thank you, Ginny. 1111. Thank you. How will the next few months go for me? How do you want them to go? That is the question.
Well, if you keep on thinking they're going to be bad, guess what?
Oh, wow. If you want to go first, go ahead.
Well, I feel since November, you've been learning a lot of lessons and have been letting go of a lot of stuff. It seems like you're realizing people that you thought were like family. I'm not saying blood relatives, but it seems like some family stuff you letting go to the wayside, which is a good thing. It'll be a cheaper Christmas. And again, April, it seems like things are a little upside down around you, but things get right side up. It may look like there's some negative stuff happening, but if you really step back, it's not negative. Okay, if that makes sense. It's and this is an opportunity for you to think more creatively and not get stuck into the way you used to see things before. Just start looking outside the box, calling outside the lines. That kind of thing is what I'm getting here, and it's going to be good. You're strong. You manifest whatever it is you need. So why stop now? Okay,
that's so true. I'm loving this deck. It's the raccoon energy, and this deck is so beautiful. And in the energy of the raccoon, it's the raccoon of revelation. And so as I feel into that mask, and I feel like there's an unveiling that's happening, and you really stepping into your true self and your authenticity, it's like even more of that is what's being encouraged. And the more you do that, the deeper connection you have kind of to your path, to your purpose. And I feel like it's an exciting time. There's this activation, I think, that's happening for you around all the way down to your sacral. And so kind of like the ages of 7 to 14, there's an energy in there that's being revisited. And so to activate that energy, it's like bring out that inner child. And it's the energy of like, it's your zest for life, really, that passion, the creativity. And interesting enough, the orange that's on your profile there, it's a really magnificent time for you. So some exciting things that are coming. And back to that part, because I was being facetious, but it's what I heard Spirit whisper was to what do you want it to look like? And so knowing again that your own choice in this really is creating your reality, Ginny. So all the best to you. All the best. Okie dokie.
Look at the smile. Really. You're a lot to smile for.
All righty. Let's go with this one. Anna P., thank you for being here. My son is going to France in February. Oh, it is February. Okay, so he's going to France this February. Will he be safe?
We
instantly heard yes. We gave it to you, yeah, in the 2 official languages of Canada, English and French.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, yes. That's so great. And so there's just one yes in that card. And I want something. I'm going to actually pull him a card from this.
He's having a great time. He's been dancing outside. He's been dancing the beat of his own drum you've allowed him to. And it's really great. And he's going to come back really like, he's going to download a lot of stuff in France. Come back like a whole new person almost. Yeah.
Oh, this is so great. So this card, look at the clover in there and look at all of the blossoms. It's the blossoming abundance. And I feel like that just goes into the energy that Arthur was picking up on. This is going to be transformative for him. And so I think he's going to have some experiences. Is he going with somebody else? Or is it someone that he's going to meet there? But this is really going to be more than what he could actually even imagine for himself in the best of ways. Healing, prosperity, balance. It's a really great card, really great energy. So yeah, so good. Yeah, that's it.
That's
wonderful. I was going to add on to that, but that's okay. Yeah, I was going to say, let us know. Send us a postcard.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Are you feeling drawn to one?
Not necessarily.
Okay, I'll choose for you then. I'll be...
Because I can't choose anyway.
Okay. All right. Let us go with that one we already did. I'll unstar them. All right, Ted, are you still here? And let us know in the chat. I am not really watching the chat. But
hi, Ted. Hello,
Ted.
Arthur and Kevin. I have a potential job possibility. Is it something I should pursue? Thank you. You betcha. I got a yes on it right away. And it gives you a chance to be creative. It gives you a chance to get out of your head. I don't know if this job is if you have to go there, or it's a chance to be at home. But what they're saying is it's a chance to get out of your head, which is a good thing. And also your health stuff is going to be getting better. You're feeling like your old self again, so that's good. Creativity, female energy keeps on coming up around this. To me, female energy is creativity, so it's all good. Okay.
Sorry, Arthur, I thought you were done. I got the do it card, so take that as you will. And then I got look at the grizzly, the beautiful grizzly energy, and it's the mighty protector. So the strength, the leadership, and the introspection. And I feel like the leadership is this one. And I feel like it's internally your own leadership through your intuition that's guiding you into the yes of this or the no of it. And I feel like let that be let that kind of guide you. And that leadership part, I think I'm curious if that would fit within this new job, if there's a leadership aspect that you're kind of concerned or questioning, but that feels like it will be just fine for you. I think it'll be a great change for you, Ted. So hopefully you were here to hear it. I'm going to show this deck in case I think I saw someone ask. The wild card.
Wild card. It's nice.
Emily Pattison. Yeah, it's cute because it comes in the little box slide out.
I love little things like that.
Mm-hmm. Me too. I'm just going to put, because someone will EMJPATTISON.com. That is where you can find it. I love the images. Alrighty, let's move along. Where are we? Where are we? I didn't read this one, but let's see. Sometimes on the long ones, I'm like, okay, wait. But Judy Lacey, one morning I was sound asleep and I heard a bell ring, and then I saw a flash of light and electricity went through my whole body. Can you explain this? Oh, interesting. Sound asleep and I heard a bell ring, and then I saw. So did you wake up to see the flash, like with the objectively you saw it, or in the sleep state? I'm curious, Judy. If you're still here, let us know. But Arthur, if you want to,
all I kept on hearing was that song, "Gotta Ring My Bell."
I thought it was "You Can Ring My Bell." No,
well, whatever it is, we're in the same wavelength. All I hear is bell.
Yeah, that one.
What I'm getting here is,
okay,
I'm getting a visitation.
Oh, I love that you said that.
And it's just somebody passing by. Hi, see you later. Didn't mean to disturb you. Didn't mean to wake you up. Bye.
I love that.
That's what I'm getting here. And we know that I'm medium rare, so.
Okay, that's interesting because she was in the sleep state. So she saw it like in the sleep state, which is interesting. And it's so funny that you said visitation, because I got beloved. And that's exactly what I felt, that it was a visitation. And as I feel into that, if you would understand mom on the spirit side, I feel that there's something about mom trying to reach you through the dream state. And I'm curious, the M name female, like the MA name, if that's connected to you as well. And if you'd understand the month of September being significant. But I feel like it's mom trying to reach out. That's what I'm getting, Judy. So let us know. Let us know. Alrighty.
I love those. I love that.
Elk medicine transfer direct into the point. I love that. I love the animals. Okay. And I'm going to unstar that. I'm going to unstar that because we read it.
And everyone, thanks for stopping by.
Mm-hmm.
Really appreciate you being here.
And let's go into this one. Andrew P. That's what I'm going to call you because I'm not going to pronounce it right. Hello, Kevin and Arthur. My family and I wonder if my mom and my niece have any messages for us, especially for my sister, who's the mother of my niece. Do you understand the M name, the Mary, and the significance of the month of September, Andrew? Because I'm wondering if this was actually for you, which is interesting because the mom energy was coming through on that last one. So I'm wondering if you also understand that, the M name. And Arthur, if you want to pull a card or if you want to tune to this, however you.
Oh, I just make it up and hope it happens.
Let us know. Andrew, are you still here?
My niece, messages. Number one, they're together. They're having a good time. They visit every now and then. What I hear from the niece is, it was my time. I couldn't stick around. I had to go. That kind of feeling. But basically telling your sister not to worry. She's in a good place. That's what I keep on getting here. Again, I always say people on medium rare, so Kevin's the medium.
Oh, good. Yeah, but you're tuning into that energy beautifully. I'm just wondering if they're here because
Yeah, Andrew's here.
Oh, he is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, okay, perfect. Is he delayed? Because are you?
He just came in right now. Said here.
I feel I'm with mom's energy. I do have to acknowledge the MA name. And so I'm not saying that that's her name, but someone connected the MA name, the month of September being significant. I'm feeling short of breath. So in the chest area, chest, heart, breathing. And there's something about the red roses being significant, Andrew, if you'd understand that. And is someone going on a holiday or a trip? Is someone, and maybe that's your sister, but someone is something about a trip. As I tune into the energy of the younger female, yes, it's interesting too. They're definitely together, and I feel the sudden in the passing of the younger female. I feel quite tragic around it in that energy. And I know mom's really struggling with that. And if there was a brother, is there also a brother connected to her? And I know this is a lot of information, but if you understand any of that, let us know kind of as quick as you can type. It's just helpful to just stay with that energy, but just knowing there's a piece there. And also I'm hearing the J name as well. J-A, I want to say like Janet, J-A name. So let us know if you understand that. I'm going to pull a card as far as the message because I feel they're both.
What I am getting, though, this reading is a key for your sister to move forward. Someone's a bit of closure here. That makes sense.
I'm not seeing anything there.
Yeah.
Sometimes if the video is delayed, if they've paused it or away, we'll leave that with you, Andrew. Hopefully you can understand that.
Yeah. Because we're using StreamYard that then goes to YouTube. So there's, here it is. My aunt's name is Mary, and she passed around, I do believe, in September.
Oh, okay, interesting. So maybe just another. It's sometimes it's with the mediumship, the delay can just change the energy. But just know that there's and in your question, or in the when Arthur was picking up, just that they're together, and so So sorry for your losses, Andrew. And
I
your
always
sister.
suggest everyone look at the book Many Lives, Many Masters by Brian Weiss at this time when someone crosses. It'll help. It's a wonderful tool. I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry, Kevin.
Oh, no, it's totally fine. It is fine. Okay, where are we going to go next?
We're like Chip and Dale. No, you go. No, you go. No, you go.
Thank you, Maddie B. That's so kind of you. Alrighty. Let us see here. I started some way earlier, but I think I should start some more recent just to make sure that people are here. All right, let us see. Let's go to this one. I'm not reading them. So Tracy C is asking, hi, Arthur and Kevin. My sister Michelle is having spinal surgery next week for a bulging disc. Will the surgery be successful so that she can walk pain-free? Oh, healing to her, that's for sure. Wow.
She's in good hands. I get a yes on it. She has to go through if they tell her to go through physical therapy, she has to. She can't ignore that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can get an Arthur Murray dance school lessons for Christmas for her.
Oh, this is great. It's the spider card, but what the message is in this is about agility. And I really love that. And then the other two cards that I was drawn to was the Running Wild card and then this energy card. And just in all of that, those are all yeses, that there's going to be success around this. I think there's a recovery and there's it feels like this clearing of just her energy, the medications, those types of things. So it'll be slow and steady, but there will be real success in the actual surgery. And so we're all just sending beautiful healing energy to the hands that'll be working in that healing miracle that's going to happen for her. So yeah, let us know, and we'll be thinking of her next week.
I keep on feeling by May she's going to start really okay. It was all worth it.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Let us see here. We did that one.
And Indra says thank you.
Absolutely. I'm just going to go on this one.
Just go for it.
It's not really a question. I think it's more of a statement the way I'm reading it, but I want to follow my abilities to read for people. That's great. I think you should. Absolutely. And we all have these abilities, and sometimes it's taking that leap of faith to actually, like take the next step. But if you're feeling that call, I would say definitely.
And I'll be honest with you, before I started doing shows, I was terrified. I'll be a blithering idiot. And what I would do is I watch shows like this, listen to the questions and try to answer them myself, see what I get. And then I would see what the person on the show would get. It's a good practice. And you're going to be doing this. You're going to be doing, don't be scared of it. That's what I get.
All righty. Hi, Pamela. Nice to see you. All righty. Okay, let's go.
Thank you to all the moderators too.
I know, so great. Let's do this one. Mags Wags. I like the name, and I think there's a dog in the picture, so it's like an extra bonus. Hi, Arthur and Kevin. Will I start my own business soon? Will it be clear what it is? Oh, let us feel into this. Will I start my own business soon? So
yes.
You're feeling businesses, but
one.
Not knowing what it is, that's curious to me. Will it be clear what it is? Sometimes we just have so many options. Hey,
I'm probably wrong with this, but I'm getting something with critters, animals or something. Connected to animals.
Wow.
But I'm getting a yes on it. The money shows up. There's money coming your way for it. I don't know if you're going to be doing something by the end of the month. But 26, 27 comes up regarding money for this project, for this business. And It feels like you tried to do this before, but you weren't ready. You weren't at all ready. Like last March or something. But this year, this is your year. This is your year. And by the time we get to, it's really going to take off between July and the end of the year, December. So whatever it's going to be.
Amazing. I'm in the energy of the pause and that kind of deep, again, going to that place of intuition that's guiding you in the direction as to the area or the business type that you're going to step into. And I feel like there's this lightness around it. And I don't mean to downplay it if it's something that's actually of serious nature that you're considering, but to bring in the energy of the lightness and make sure that there is this element of I'm going to say fun and fulfillment in it for you. I've got the change card and I've got the freedom card that are both really positive in that. And then I've got the within a year, but I've got the overcoming obstacles. So I feel like there's a bit of delay in a bit of the registering or the location, or there's a few little obstacles. But those are just to kind of guide you into the right space, if you will. And so I feel like it is a yes as well. It feels a little further out for me than it's a little later than sooner. And it's just to guide you to get all your ducks in a row and allow you to just, navigate a few of the little obstacles, if you will. But ultimately, I do get a yes. I do get a yes. And I'm curious what you're kind of thinking. Yeah, exactly. Congrats. Let's do this one. And I'm not reading it. It's long, but I had two. Hi, artist Liz. Nice to see you. I had 2 oral surgeries almost 2 years ago, and it still hasn't healed. Okay, no one knows why. Do you see it will ever be discovered why it won't heal? Will it ever heal? I have a burning mouth syndrome now. Oh, okay. So sorry to hear that. And feel that. Okay. Yeah. What's this one? Okay. Yeah, the health. Perseverance.
I'm not the best with health, to be honest with you, but what I do get is it will be healed. I feel there's 2 more people you're going to be seeing to come in to a specialist of some type to help with this. But I don't feel it's going to be a lot of money. It just seems like it's whatever has to be done. It's like, oh, that was easy. Believe it or not, that's what I get. So
yeah, and I can feel it's interesting that I had pulled one card, but then another one fell out, and it was the elusive guide, and it's all about the mystery, and I feel like that's just the energy of like the not being able to kind of diagnose or figure out what's going on. But I also got the look at that beautiful bird, and what he's exposing in there is a pine cone. And that's really telling because I feel like that's a bit of a discovery. And so the message on it is rhythm of discovery. And so it's all about the determination in that energy. And then and of course, this is just for entertainment purposes only. We're not doctors, so we're just reading the energy. I did get the health card. It's green, and that feels very positive. I got the perseverance card, which is a very healing color in the purple, and then I got the peace card. So artist Liz, I feel like, again, I don't want to put a timeline onto it, but we're just sending that energy of healing so that it's sooner than later. But I think there is going to be that discovery energy, so it will be resolved.
And stop eating pine cones.
You have to laugh, hey? You have to laugh in life. Yeah. Okay, let us move along here. Oh, interesting. Arthur, do you want to answer the next one? And I'm just going to start to star a few, and then we'll jump back into both. 3? Okay, so this is the next one, and I'm going to just star a few.
I just have to get something real quick.
Sure.
I need visual aids.
I thought you were going to get your fan. I thought it was like a Gerald Carol staff.
No. Marino. Hi, Kevin and Arthur. Will my life change within the near future? Thank you. Well, all of our lives are changing every single day. It's all illusion. Your life is what you want to make it. And if you want it to change, it will change. I mean, the person says, I hate my life, I hate my life, I hate my life. Guess what? They're going to have a life they hate. But if you put out there, and I'm not talking like being Pollyanna on it, but there's a really good affirmation I started using. It's just, I am lucky now. I am lucky now. Just try that for a week and see what happens. But I do feel there are changes coming up for you. Are you thinking about moving or something? Because your environment seems completely upside down around you. And it feels like just some decision you want to make by April. But those bring changes to you for July. But it's very positive. There's no rights or wrong here, just options and opinions. But you're on the right path. I'm getting a sense of you don't feel grounded, but you're going to feel grounded by the time we get to August. It's almost coming into your own and listening to your gut instincts finally, and not listening to other people trying to talk you in or out of things. So your life is definitely going to change for the better. You might have to get rid of somebody too, just for whatever it's worth. But the universe does not like a vacuum. So if somebody leaves, somebody better comes in, and it's quality, not quantity. But I'm going to guess on this. This is going to be interesting. As we get to the end of spring, I feel that's when things start opening up. But also it's because you're allowing it to happen. You're giving yourself permission to change. Does that make sense? So that's what I'm getting. I hope that resonates.
Nice message. Yes, I need that. A career filled with light. Absolutely. Okay. I was just starring a bunch. Okay, so let's move on to, thanks everybody for being here. Let's go. Lots of health and move and like career change. And I love that energy where it's like, it's movement. It's like, we're in this moment and it's like, we want to be somewhere else. And that feels like the theme tonight. And so I love that.
But also we need, even though we want to go forward or back, we still need to be present.
Yeah.
As I tell everybody, don't use the word patience. Patience comes from the Latin word that means to suffer. And so when we're patient, we project things that sometimes never happen, which leads to depression. And the opposite of depression is anxiety. So how do we stay out of depression? How do we stay out of anxiety? By staying in the middle, which is the present. So everyone, just be present. Then you don't have time to think about the other stuff.
And then if we add in the gratitude, it links the brain and the heart together, literally. And so
I tell a story, being raised Catholic, everything was God. You pray to God, 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 God. Then somebody said to me once something that resonated so deep that no one actually prays to God. We think we do, but we don't. We pray to Santa Claus. Can I have this? Can I have that? I'll be good. I promise.
Oh.
And then it's when you step back and realize it's what you already have.
Yeah, sure.
It's the good, the bad, and the ugly that you're grateful for. And that's like, if we have a bank account with our name on it that says success and abundance, what the heck is the withdrawal slip? The frequency of gratitude. Because then that brings in what we need, not what we want sometimes, but what we need. And we have to put out there, if we're manifesting this or better.
Okay.
Because our brain's a little finite. The universe is expansive. Yes.
Story time with Arthur. I love it. All right. Any more? Will I retire in February of 2026?
Yes. I got a yes on it real fast.
Okay.
Didn't even have to look at the magic 8 ball.
No magic 8 ball. That's so funny. Guess what I got? I got the yes card. February stumps me though. I almost want to say that it's before February. Like it might be actually because
I
I'm
was
stuck
going
on
to say
February.
December of 2025.
Okay, yeah, it's almost like there's a little tweak in it. You're going to retire, but I feel it's like, yeah, if it's not this year, it's like it's either like I, I did you say December of 20?
February. I just said I felt the end of December. I almost feel like
Okay.
she's officially listed as having the job and working in February, and she retires, but she may leave a little bit earlier than that, but still get retiring in February, if that makes sense. Like she may not have to go in for a month or so. I don't know what that means. Maybe she has vacation time owed her.
Interesting. Okay.
But I was getting not there in December.
Okay. Interesting. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move to Mary Ann Spellman asking or anything about selling my house.
Get a St. Joseph statue.
You know what? Oh my God, I'm totally like Arthur's guides are rubbing off on me. I heard, well, you have to put the sale sign up.
I had a client who was was really huge in Beverly Hills, a realtor. And I was helping bring stuff to her car, and we opened a trunk, and there's all these little boxes. And I said, "What are these?" She goes, "They're St. Joseph statues." I looked at her and then she says, "I know I'm Jewish, but it really works." So you put a St. Joseph statue in or bury it around the house. It's going to sell.
Yeah.
And you're going to get what you want. You're not going to lose any money whatsoever.
Those are good cards, Arthur. I got the yes card. I got the do it card. I got as early as in 3 months or up to 1 year. And then I got some really positive cards on the right path. So energetically, if you've just been thinking about it, putting that energy into selling it, the transformation and the gratitude. And what I would add in the energy of the gratitude is really give gratitude to, and I'm sure you've already done this or have done it in different ways, the gratitude to actually the time that you had this home, and then call in the energy of the people that are the right fit for your home. And that will, I feel, accelerate things in the manifestation, because you'll have that feeling attached to it, which will just solidify things. Feels good though. I feel like
your home is ready. Come on down.
Exactly. Yeah. So good luck with that. All righty. Where are we?
I was going to say, you don't really have to fix it up much either. Don't spend a lot of money. Is what they just said. It's just cosmetic anyway.
All righty. There's just, I'm sometimes like distracted by the chat. I'm like, I have no idea what the context of that comment is. It's like, which I love. Sometimes people are having these like other conversations, and I'm like, we are not in the loop, Arthur.
No, I never was. I was always the outcast in high school.
Okay, let's see this here. Lauren Gallo, my family will be traveling to Mexico the end of the month for a destination wedding. Will we be leaving on different flights on different days, and will we all be safe? Safety's assured. Safety's assured. Yeah. So safety, yes, that's everybody. Will you be leaving? I feel confused about the flights.
I don't feel you're traveling together.
Yeah. I mean, I feel confused, and look what card came up. It's the confusion. Yeah, things are, I don't know if everybody's independently doing all of their own bookings or something. It feels like there's a bit of a miscommunication or something. But
everybody gets there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if you're planning on traveling with a specific individual, that may not happen. Is what I'm getting. But you're all going to get there.
Yeah, I have to agree. But safety is the most important thing. Mm-hmm. And what a beautiful wedding. Mm. Thank you, Lady of the Black Lake. That's so kind of you. Oh, and then there's a question. I'm feeling stuck In my career, I apply for things, and I am more qualified for to no avail. Interesting. What's that?
The right one hasn't opened up yet.
Yeah, it's a tough one when we're just like persistent and the energy that's going out, and it's just not like.
I'm going to make a shameless plug.
Do it, Arthur.
Go to my Arthur Ease Your Mind on YouTube. There's a playlist for guided meditations. There are two that I would suggest to you. One is Success and Abundance While Sleeping. The other one is Fresh Start. Because I do feel there's something around the corner for you. It's just the right job hasn't come forward. That's why. So don't break your neck. Or don't put yourself down. I didn't get that, or they got no. The right job will be there for you. It's just not there yet. It will be.
It's interesting. The first card that came out, Arthur, it's interesting that you were saying listen to that, because it's the listening card. And so beyond just the external listening, really listening internally, is this actually the area that you like really want to work in? And if there's any energy about changing things for you, because I feel there's that potential, of course, but it's not, it's so great. And so I got the strength card and I got the worthiness card. And perhaps, that it challenges us when we're being told no, and yet we have the credentials. So in it, it's not a matter of you not being worthy of it, but to stay in the energy of the trust. And so just, releasing, if we can, the energy of the wanting it so bad that sometimes that's just prolonging it. But let me see timeline, because I feel like.
I was going to say, I feel May.
Okay.
And also when they say we don't have the job, instead of being depressed about oh, good, I dodged a bullet.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Go into gratitude. Yeah. I do get the within a year. So I do feel this year, and hopefully sooner in the year. And then what card am I getting? Oh, it's like a little skunky guy. Gentle guardian. Yeah, be gentle in this. And I feel like that's it's about protection, innocence, and humility. It's the first time I'm using these cards. So as I feel into that, there's something kind of like he's kind of hiding, or they're kind of hiding, and they're a little bit timid in this. And so I feel like the confidence, I'm bringing that energy, call in your guides that are really going to reignite your confidence in this, because that can be unsettling when we've been told no, in any area. And then if it's repetitive, that can impact the confidence. So hang in there, because you're very worthy of employment. And I feel like you're a great asset in the team. So yeah, I even get March, May. Yeah, the M months. So let us know.
And you're really good at assimilating. So that's what your talent is.
Nice. Oh, another one too, Nancy. Will I find a job this month? And it's kind of that same. So Nancy, what they were just saying in that, this applies to you as well. Yeah. Sometimes
and it's not just a job, it's a career opportunity. So keep that in mind.
Yeah. All right. Shall we move on?
Yeah.
We did this one. I just like to unstar them, or else I'll repick them. We did this one, Annie. Whoops. Okay. Let's go. Oh, we did that one. We did that one. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. This one is a long one. I always choose the long ones, and I don't fully read them before, but it says, "My dear aunt left me her home, and I plan to sell it. Will this be easy for me to do? And will I be able to help my siblings and my cousin by gifting them money from the sale?" Oh, that's so generous. Yeah, that feels good. That feels good. It might be. Oh,
go on.
No, I was just going to say it might be a little bit out of your wheelhouse, and so don't be don't be timid in asking the right person. And I say the right person, someone with the knowledge in the sale and what's involved in that, and to feel supported, that it's not all on your plate, if you will, because there will be energy that's expended in that. So in other words, ask for help in this, but it feels really good, and it feels good. And I love the energy of passing that on. I feel your aunt is really acknowledging that. Oh yeah, that's so great. It's the towering fir. And just so independent in that, and it's the strength, longevity, and endurance. And so I just feel like this is a part of her story and her legacy that carries on, and her energy is really acknowledging what's being done with it, because there's energy in the house, and then bringing in the new family that's going to be in the house, and then the money and the stuff. There's energy in that, and so what we do or don't do with it, there's impact, quite simply. So it's beautiful. Victorian Lady One. Yeah. What are you getting, Arthur?
I was getting, when you had the question, will this be easy for me to do? What I immediately got was, though, you have to separate. There's an emotional connection to this house. So that's something you're going to have to, okay, bye. Give yourself closure, that it's no longer going to be, you want to take care of it and go to the right person, and it will. And it's lovely what you're doing for your siblings and cousins, that everybody will benefit from this, and it will go to the right family. But also, again, there's some things there that may have to be given away or donated or stuff like that there may be some emotional connections to. So that's the guys are just saying it's okay. In fact, I think this is your aunt that said it's just stuff. I'm glad you like it, but if somebody else needs it, give it to somebody else. If you don't have a place for it, it's okay. You don't have to keep it. That's kind of what I'm hearing. I hope that makes sense.
Lee. Hi, Lee. I didn't see you. I have to run. Lovely to see you. Let's see. Okay, we're going to go with eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, this one, Paper City Cards. I love all the names. They're so creative.
Yeah.
What do you see?
I would pull a card from Kevin's deck, it would say, go for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do it.
Yeah, the do it card. Yeah, I already see you in this energy. So what you're doing is already, that's a time card. I'm getting the energy of healer around you. And so if you're into different healing modalities, furthering that, because I almost feel like, and I got the first step card. So there's some call to action, okay, involving going within, and then the happiness. So it feels good in what you're, maybe you've just been thinking about it, and it's like, the nudge, the invite is to take that first step and actually, pursue and claim it. And I think confidence actually goes along with that, because I think I saw your question twice, and the way I understood it was, am I a light worker? And so in that, yes, you're making a difference in the world, and your intention is to help people. So that's a beautiful light. And so there's opportunity for you to share that with more people. And so we have to do our part of, showing up, participating, taking action, learning, growing, all of that. So say yes to some of those experiences, and that will align you with these people, which will, you know what I mean? The trickle effect of that will be more and more for you. So go for it.
You've always been a healer. And growing up, people out of the blue just come up to you and start talking to you. And you don't realize it, but just having someone to talk to, you're healing them. You've been healing people all your life. Now it's just time to step out of your own way and do something. And don't be scared. Hope that helps.
All righty. And next we have the lovely Liz. Hi, Liz. She had a dog too. When I see a dog or an animal, I'm like,
yeah, I do.
Unknowingly, because I'm reading the question and then I will look at it. But it's funny how it's like so often animal. Sorry, I got distracted. What's the question? Do you see my
husband and I buying a house with my mom? I'm saying yes to it by November.
Okay, let's see. Who's on the fence? I feel like there's two energies that are like a full yes, and then I see one is like maybe on the fence
because of money. That's why they're on the fence.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, Liz, do you understand that? Before I kind of go into this, probably me. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Arthur. Guess what card it is? And I mean, choose your own adventure, of course, but there is this energy of do it, which means, yes, there is. Of course, you could do this. Like there's potential in the energy of, the three of you agreeing to things. What I would say is have all the conversations so that nothing is unspoken around the living arrangements, the this, the that. Just be really clear and
write it down.
Yeah, honest, powerful conversations around all of the scenarios that you, especially because I felt the hesitancy. And so those things that you're kind of like, oh, but what if that, or would that, have the conversation, and that's really powerful. And then you'll be a full body yes in this. Which timeline, I'm seeing a little bit different. I'm seeing it could be this year, but that I almost jumped to next year where there's more energy. So there is potential for this year, but I'm also seeing a little bit more energy in the potential like next year. So I don't know what your timeline preference is, but that's what.
When I got November, that doesn't mean necessarily you're going to buy it in November, but by November, you're going to know what you're doing.
Right. And maybe it could be November next year. I mean, who knows?
Or November this year, you start thinking about it, and 2025 is when you do it.
Yeah.
That's how I'm reading it. Well, we'll see. Let us know.
But
it's going to happen.
This one is just and I think this is a question that kind of can speak to other people as well. So I'm assuming your dad is in the spirit, and is he aware of what my brother did to hurt me, and does he care? Of course, there's care, there's love there, and that's the energy that all spirit comes through with. And so they would witness, they would have the awareness of the experience and the impact and all of that. And there's love still for all of you in this. Yeah, it's interesting. I think there's more to that. But
there's a lot of other stuff. I mean, I don't want to trivialize it, but this really reads like a Jerry Springer show. And the thing is, what I'm getting is he hurt you. One day you will forgive him. Can't do it now. It's too raw. But also forgive yourself. You did not allow yourself to get hurt. Is what I just heard. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and that's a tough one. That's a tough one to be in that. But just knowing there's love from the spirit, from your dad for
it's all around you.
Yeah. And there's reflection, and that's the thing when we, have our moment to reflect and we can see the impact, we can take responsibility. And sometimes that timeline can be different. But yeah, lots of love to you. Sorry that has happened to you.
I want to clear something, but by taking responsibility does not mean it was your fault.
Mm-hmm.
Just taking responsibility that it happened.
Yeah.
And then aisle 5 is cleaned up and you move forward from it.
Yeah. Yeah. Who's John? Does the name John resonate with you? Reserved Images one. I'm just curious. I keep hearing John, the J male name. All right. Let us move on. Wow, this is great. I'm not sure, maybe I'm missing some of it, but I lived with pain for 33 years until last week. In fact, healing can happen at every level. That's amazing.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Spontaneous healing.
Amazing. I love that. Okay. Shall we move on?
Yes. Thank you for sharing that. Spiritual lives.
Okay. Oh, there's Lee. Okay. She's gone. I think I want to start questions. Jack. Oh, Jack is your brother. Okay. I was like the J name. That's okay. Interesting. Okay. Where are we going here? Sorry, folks. Oh, this is a tough one too, Judy. So sorry. My son, who is bipolar, is grieving the loss of his fiance who left him. Oh gosh. Will he pull out of this depression soon? Yeah, that's a tough one because those things can, you know, be a catalyst for, you know, a temporary
going down deeper.
Yeah. I get temporary, of course. And so, yeah, I got the fear card in that and the upset. I got the letting go. Oh, it's interesting. The love card, because I feel like that's still there for him. But the turnaround and kind of the outcome is the perspective card. And I think that, you know, that energy will move. And I feel like it's going to take some time. So, you know, be the support that you can, but, and know that it's a part of, which is tough. I can imagine as a mother watching their son struggle in that, but yeah, know that it will, sorry, hair in my mouth, it will pass.
Well, as the song says, time heals everything, but it does take time. And each day gets better for him. I mean, he doesn't want to sit in sorrow and wallow in grief. He does not want to be that person. And he will realize that when, I can't give you an exact time frame on it, but it's sooner than later. It's sooner than you think. And it's like, okay, she was part of my life. Now I get to move. I loved her. She was part of my life. I got the chance to spend time with her. Now it's time. I have to live for the both of us, is how I'm reading it. So he does get through this.
Hang in there, Judy. Lots of love to you. And hi, Steph. Nice to see you joining us from Facebook. Arthur, we are past an hour, so I think we will end it there, if that's okay.
Sure.
And like you said, let's do this again in a month.
Okay.
In a few weeks. That would be wonderful. And thanks, everybody, for joining us and the questions and holding space for people that were asking their questions. And perhaps in that you heard something that resonated with you. So consider that a message for you. But that was really lovely. Thank you, Arthur.
Oh, thank you for inviting me. I really enjoyed myself.
Absolutely.
And he has snow outside his window.
I sure do.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. We have rain. So
wow.
In Los Angeles, we need it.
Yeah. Yes, we do. Alrighty. Well, everybody take good care of themselves, and we will see you again. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.